Hey everyone, it's Dylan, and so sorry that the video was way too long to post, so I am splitting it up. So this will just be the Blu-ray section of the July 2018 DVD and Blu-ray update video. So the DVD and the vinyl are on the first video, and the link to that will be in right here in the iCard. So make sure to watch that one as well. So now let's get into it. Alright, so now on to the Blu-rays, which I have a ton. I've also done a few videos over them, or over a couple of them, so I'm not going to go through them super in-depth. The ones that I've already done videos with, I'll put little iCards up in the corner so you guys can watch those videos if you're interested. But this first one was one that I just got today, and it's called The Preacher's Wife. I haven't taken it out of the plastic because I'm not sure if I want to keep it yet, but I've gotten two, so this month I have two of the types of these. But the Disney Movie Rewards, when you add your codes in, they give you points and you can redeem the points for prizes or whatever. So I saw a thing on there for it was like a mystery Blu-ray, and it was only 750 points, which is pretty good considering most of the Blu-rays on there are between like 1,000 and 2,000 or whatever. So I was like, you know what, I'll do that. And so I did it one time, and I got a pretty decent movie. So I was like, oh, what the heck, I should do this more often, and I did it again, and I got this movie. So I'm not 100% sure if I want to watch this one. I've never heard of it before, but it does have Whitney Houston and Denzel Washington in it, so I figure that would be pretty interesting, so might have to give this a shot. Next up, I got from Amazon Prime Day. This is the 3D version of Monsters vs. Aliens. Check out my Amazon Prime Day Blu-ray haul. I'll put the iCard up there and you can see me talk about that. I got this from Big Lots, and this is called A Winter's Tale. It's got Colin Farrell in it and Jennifer Connelly. So I don't know, it looked kind of interesting, and I figured I would definitely check it out. We have this movie, which I actually saw this in theaters. Why I saw this in theaters? Not sure, but I went and saw Eat, Pray, Love. I got this also at Big Lots, and the surprising thing about this, I don't really remember this movie too much at all. Apparently, James Franco is in this movie, and this movie was directed by Ryan Murphy, who does American Horror Story, so did not know that as well. But this came out when I was in high school or middle school or something, so I had that. This is an upgrade to my collection. I sold this movie, so I needed to pick it up on Blu-ray. So this is the first Bring It On movie. I have not seen this, but it's one of those like quintessential, I think it's either late 90s or early 2000s teen movie or teen comedy. So I look forward to watching that. We also have this one, which almost completes my set since they just came out with another one, but this is Hotel Transylvania 2. I remember watching the first one and really enjoying it, and I don't remember a whole lot about the second one, so I am looking forward to rewatching that. This also completes a set that I have, and this is Robert Downey Jr.'s Sherlock Holmes, and this is Game of Shadows. I never watched the first one. I know a lot of people really liked it, so I will need to check it out. That's from Big Lots as well. This is from Big Lots. I think the next few are from Big Lots. So this is an upgrade to my collection, and this is Unknown with Liam Neeson. Haven't seen this one, but it looks pretty interesting, and Liam Neeson has kind of become like a parody of himself. After he was in those Taken movies, he's just kind of only done very similar roles to that, so that's kind of weird. I always did really enjoy his acting, so hopefully he will get into some bigger and better roles. So this is one which I know that there was a movie that came out a few years ago that was like a sequel to this one, but I had never seen this one before, and this is Hitman Unrated. And so I think this is based off of a video game. I'm not 100% sure on that, but I definitely look forward to checking this out. This one, actually, I was super happy to get. This is an upgrade to my collection, but it's only available on Blu-ray from the foreign place. So I got the UK release, and I actually found this on eBay for like $5 or $6. So that was a really great deal. But this is Stash House, and I haven't watched this one, but this was a part of the After Dark Horror Fest action movies that they came out with. So that was pretty cool. It is about these people who move into a house, and it turns out that there are drugs hidden in the walls, and so there are like these drug lords coming after them to get the drugs that are in their house. This is also an upgrade to my collection, which I don't know what I'm going to do about this. I might have to rebuy the movie on DVD. I did sell it, but I bought this Blu-ray, which is Eurotrip, but it does not come with the unrated cut. And the DVD does, and this is the only place that you can get this movie, and the unrated cut is not available on Blu-ray, so not sure what I'm going to do about that. Picked this up at the Dollar Tree sale, and this is called Moonwalkers. So this looks really interesting to me. It's got Rupert Grint in it from Harry Potter, and this is about like the moon landing conspiracy. So I thought that that would be super interesting. A little disappointed because I know some people were saying that they found it with the slipcover. I unfortunately didn't, but for $1, I definitely wanted to pick it up. This was also from the Amazon Prime Day sale, and this is Call Me By Your Name. We also have this, which is kind of an upgrade for my collection. And I got this at Big Lots for $5, and that's why I picked it up. But this is Immortals, which I already had on Blu-ray, but this is the 3D version, so I figured I would pick this one up and sell my other copy. And then we have this also from Big Lots. This is Interview with a Vampire. I think this is the older release. I'm not a huge fan of the artwork for the new release of it. I think it's from like 2010 or something, so that kind of sucks. This is an upgrade to my collection, and this is a really great movie, and this is The Green Mile. This is actually picked this up at Walmart for $5, so that was a really great deal, and this is a really good movie. A lot of good performances in this. I was kind of holding off because I know that Scream Factory just got a deal with Warner Brothers, and Warner Brothers is the one who put that out, so I could see them putting it out on like the Shout Select line, but I'm not 100% sure if or when that could be coming, so I wanted to pick it up just to be safe, and for $5, that's not that big of a deal. I also picked this up from Big Lots, and this is the remake. It's like a TV movie of Bonnie and Clyde, so I heard kind of good things about this, so I don't know necessarily. I haven't watched it in a while, so I don't know how good it is. This was also something that I picked up from Amazon Prime Day. This is the Scream Factory release of The Howling. Also from Amazon Prime Day, this is the 4K release of Jim Henson's The Dark Crystal. And I also picked these up while I was in South Carolina. I found them for $5 at Walmart. I probably should have waited because they also have them at my Walmart and they're in better condition. But this is a Lego Blu-ray of Lego DC Comic Superheroes Justice League Cosmic Clash. So it actually came with the little Lego minifigure, and this is of Cosmic Boy. So we have that, but we do have the Blu-ray. This is why it didn't come in the best condition, was that it has like a tear down the middle, so that kind of sucks, but nothing was harmed on the inside, so that's all fine and dandy with me. But I thought that they were that cheap because they were on clearance, so that's why I picked them up. But it turns out that they're that way everywhere. So there's that one. And then we also have this one, which is Lego DC Comics Superhero Justice League versus Bizarro League. And this one also includes a limited edition exclusive minifigure, and this is Bat-Zaro. So we've got that one. That one is like showing in that one, so I didn't want to take that one out of the packaging. But I actually watched this one. This one wasn't too bad. I had never heard of Bizarro, so I wanted to kind of fill in that kind of history. So definitely really liked that. This one was probably one of my better finds while I was in South Carolina at thrift stores. I picked this up. This is The Hobbit Desolation of Smaug. This came with a slipcover and it was brand new. Picked it up for $2 at the Goodwill, so that was really cool. I've probably seen a couple of the Lord of the Rings movies, but I have never seen any of the Hobbit movies. And I haven't seen the Lord of the Rings movies in forever, so definitely need to watch all of those before I get to that one or whatever the thing is. This is an upgrade to my collection though. I sold this DVD, and this is Paul. I remember watching, I don't know if I ever watched all of it, but I remember watching it and really liking it. I thought it was funny, so I'm glad to have picked this one up as well, also with the slipcover. I also picked this movie up, and this is an upgrade to my collection. I sold this one. This is My Sister's Keeper. Now, this is a heck of a sad movie if you've never seen it. I definitely cried during it, so keep that in mind. But I was able to get it with the slipcover, so that was really cool. So these next couple are ones that I picked up from a seller on the Facebook Marketplace. I'll put that video up here in the iCard, so if you want to watch that you can, but I'm going to zoom through these pretty fast hopefully. So we got Tomb Raider, I think that's what it's called, so that's pretty cool. We've got a Winchester, The Strangers Pray at Night, Pacific Rim Uprising, and Black Panther. So those were all from the same seller on the Facebook Marketplace. And if you want to see how good of a deal that I got on those Blu-rays from Facebook, definitely make sure to click on the iCard to see that video, because I got a pretty good deal on them, or at least I think that they were pretty good. So next up are two things that I picked up from Amazon Prime Day, and they are both the Universal Monsters Legacy Collection of both The Mummy and Frankenstein. And I don't know how well you'll be able to tell, but they have slightly different colors. And I thought that that was kind of interesting because they're part of the same set. So one is slightly more brownish. The Mummy is slightly more brownish, while Frankenstein is kind of gray, maybe a little green tinge to it. So I thought that that was pretty interesting. Also from Amazon Prime Day is the 4K 35th Anniversary Limited Edition of E.T. the Extraterrestrial. So this is a really great box set. I was so happy to have gotten it for the price that I did, and that was pretty cool. Also from Amazon Prime Day is Back to the Future trilogy. Glad to have gotten this for the price that I did as well. And then we have the other, I talked about it at the very beginning, but this is the other mystery Blu-ray that I got from the Disney Movie Rewards, and this was the first one that I picked up, and I was like, heck, I need to order this again, because if they're going to send me things like this, then I will definitely be doing this from now on. So they sent me the special edition of Tron, the original classic. So this is really cool. I've never seen this movie. I haven't seen the new one either, but it came with the slipcover and all of that. So I thought that that was a pretty good deal for the amount of points that it was worth. I also picked this one up, and it is an upgrade to my collection, and one of the reasons I picked it up was because I wanted the slipcover. So this is Stanley Kubrick's The Shining. So this is a really great movie. I have not seen it in a long time, so I definitely need to pick it up again, but we have that nice slipcover, and then it's just the original Blu-ray. It's probably about time that we get a special edition release of that, so that'll be interesting, and hopefully we'll get that sometime soon. I've already done a video for this one, so I will put an iCard up there, so it'll link you to that video. But this is Wes Craven's House on the Last House on the Left, and this was the Arrow video release, the limited edition release, so I imagine that it's probably still available, but it is limited edition, so it won't be available for a whole lot longer, I would guess. I've also done a movie review of this one, so I'll put an iCard to that if I can. I don't know how many iCards I'm allowed to put, but if I can, I'll do that. But definitely watch the review on this. This is such a good movie, and you definitely need to check it out if you're a fan of horror. So this is The Autopsy of Jane Doe. I've already seen it like 2 or 3 times. I love this movie, and I'm so happy to have picked it up, and I really hope that more people will watch this one. I picked this up at a antique store around here, and they were selling it only for like $4. And this is the first season of the BBC show The Ripper Street. So this is based off of Jack the Ripper, but I really look forward to giving this a watch. I've never seen it before, and I am a big fan of true crime, so hopefully it will be pretty good. Then we have these. Next two are ones that I got off of this website called Woot, and they have like random deals all the time, and these were at pretty drastic discounts. And I found these out on Blu-ray.com, so definitely go check that out. There is a link to it in the description, and go look at the forums. I always go to the movie and TV sales or whatever, and I found it on this. So this is a TV show that I watched, at least I think I watched a little bit of it at least. But this is Years of Living Dangerously. This was a Showtime show, and it says it's the complete collection, but it's not, because I guess they decided to do a second season of this, but it was not on Showtime, it was on National Geographic. But this was a show that really tackled climate change and stuff like that, and it had a bunch of celebrities that came and did episodes for them. So you can, they're kind of like the hosts of the episodes. So it says that there is Harrison Ford, Jessica Alba, Matt Damon, Don Cheadle, America Ferrera, Michael C. Hall, Arnold Schwarzenegger, Olivia Munn, Thomas L. Friedman, Ian Somerhalder, Leslie Stahl, Chris Hayes. So there's a lot of celebrities in this. This is one of those burn-on-demand things, which I didn't realize at first. But I checked them all out, and they all seem pretty good. And I'm glad to have been able to pick this up. This was $10. Apparently the MSRP was like $70. I was like, that's a little steep. But $10 from this Woot place was pretty good, and I had a good experience with them, so glad to have picked that up. Hopefully this Woot website will have a lot more deals. This was one of the other deals, and this was a great price as well. This was $7.99 plus tax. So this was the Amazon exclusive release of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., and this is the second season. I don't have the first season. For $7.99, $8 something, it was too good to pass up. And for it being an Amazon exclusive, definitely makes it really good to have picked up. It does come with a slipcover, so that was also really nice. And I look forward to watching this. Hopefully I can get the first season so I can get that watched before that. And then the last one I picked up is a Scream Factory release, and this is one that recently dropped in price to like $14.99, so that's when I will jump on a movie if it's something that I am kind of interested about and not necessarily sure if I like it or not. But this is the collector's edition of Hell Night. So this has Linda Blair in it. Yeah, so this has Linda Blair in it, and I don't really know a whole lot. This seems like a haunted house movie, and I think it has to do with like sorority and fraternity. Yep, it says Alpha Sigma Rho. So it has to do with Greek life, which I am a part of at my college. So I kind of relate to stuff like that, but it's also kind of interesting to see how it's portrayed in media, because my experience, it's not like it is. But I was able to get the slipcover, so that was really cool, and this is the original artwork on it, which is actually not too much different than the slipcover, so that's pretty cool, and I'm glad to have got that. It's a new 4K scan from the best archival film print is what it says, so that's pretty nice. But that is it for this video. I hope that this wasn't too long. I'm probably gonna have to split it into 2 videos, so sorry about that, but definitely make sure to check both of them out. And that is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you think about what I picked up. If there's anything you like, anything you don't like, anything that you think I should watch like immediately, because it's gonna take me a little bit to get to some of these. And remember, if you're not already subscribed and you'd like to be, please hit that subscribe button down below. And remember or actually you could hit it right there. And give this video a like if you liked it. Thank you guys for watching, and have a great day. Bye.